Alright, so 2012 f250. I got this off-road bumper from Hooke Road on eBay. It was cheap, it was like $400, $432 delivered. I looked online, I didn't see any videos of this one for the f250. I saw it for some later model f250s, a Silverado, and a Jeep and an f150, but not the Super Duty. So unboxing is done already. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's I'm gonna grab you here. Let's see here. We got a right, center, left, and bracketry hardware. Some reinforcements down there, and there is a lower piece right there that I don't think I'm gonna put on. And then this is the like bull bar, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna put it on there. It's got holes in it, like you see right there for I don't know, I guess like those clearance marker lights that people are putting on everything. They're kind of gay. They're like this. 3 of them is fine, kind of Raptor style. But to add a butt ton more to the bumper is a little excessive. So I'm not gonna do the amber ones. Obviously you can see the theme of my truck is black and white, so I'm gonna find some LEDs that match it, like a black light, like a UV light, and go from there. Hopefully that'll turn out cool. But I'm gonna put you back up on this here shelf, and we're gonna pause for a minute. Okay, we be back. I can't record on my phone and have music going at the same time. I'm kind of bummed. I play YouTube music. Anyway, let's see what we got in this box here. Where's my knife? As you can see, I'm also doing body mounts at the same time, and I got a little stress freighted on that one, and I broke a couple of the heads off. No, I did not use an impact until they broke, and I was like, screw it, I'm just going to rip them all out. So far, one of the cage nuts is broke, 2 of the bolts have broke, 1 stripped out, so I'm at a point where I'm just like, screw it. I'm going to charge up my impact and blast them all off of there. I don't really care at this point. So, hey, we have one singular bracket, part number 8525, not sure what that's to yet. We'll figure it out. And let's open this hardware up. It's just a bunch of nuts, bolts, and whatnot. Yeah, I got some grade 8 hardware. That's cool. These nuts are grade 8, so I don't have to worry about failure on that. I am a little leery. This is a winch bumper for a I'm not sure what the curb weight is. I just got this truck a couple weeks back. I think it's like 9,000 pounds, I'm not sure. But the winch that I'm putting on here is a 12K super winch. I worked at a shop where we had a high profile vehicle come in that we did a full rebuild on it. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the guy Chris Kyle. He was killed in, I believe it was 2013, killed by one of his buddies. He was taking him out for a little morale day at the gun range, and the guy was not mentally right, and ended up shooting Chris Kyle and then stealing his truck, and state police caught up to him and T-boned the truck. And the good news is I don't remember what happened to the guy that killed Chris Kyle. I don't know if he was killed or if he was taken into custody. I cannot remember what, but it doesn't matter. Nonetheless, Taya Kyle, the wife of Chris Kyle, brought the shop after many years of sitting in, I guess, impound at the state police department. Brought it to our shop. We did a full repair on it. We put a new cab on it. The frame stayed the same, and then Miss Kyle opted to upgrade some of the accessories. She got new wheels, some new tires, and one of the accessories she replaced was the winch. I'm not sure why, but it was a great winch that was on it. It was a super winch. The truck's still at that shop, and I was gifted by the shop manager the actual super winch off of Chris Kyle's truck. So that's what's going on this truck, and kind of cool. Yeah. So we're gonna jump right into it and get this thing done. I ordered some plug connects from Glamazon, and they will be here Monday. Today's Saturday, and I'm going to wire all these foggies up. The fog lights in the center will be wired into the original fog light plug, and the outboard lights will be wired into my high beams. So either way, I'm going to have fog lights whether I'm running highs or lows. That's pretty much it. So like I said, I'm going to jump on into it. We're going to find the supposed instructions. I thought there was some, but apparently there's not. But I'm fairly certain it's pretty cut and dry how it assembles. These brackets, they go on the outboards right here to support the outer, basically outriggers. Again, not sure what that is. We'll find out. I'll see if there's some instructions. I don't know if you can see me. I'm here. Either way, we'll get it fingered out. All the black hardware, I'm sure, is for facing front. All the silver hardware, like right here, I believe is for that mount that goes right here. I'm not sure yet. Again, Hooke Off-Road did not hook it up with instructions. So, here we go. We're going to get all these grade 8s washered and go from there, man. I can't do a time lapse because I'm a noob when it comes to this videography stuff. So we're just gonna time lapse it in real time. I'll just go fast. That one's already done. This one was here. They gave me some extra washers, 3, 4. That's good. We got some lock nuts, or lock washers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 locks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Good. Hey, those numbers all jive. We'll worry about the black hardware here in a little bit. I do believe that lower skid that I'm leaving off is probably a good portion of this. It's looking like, because I see some welded in nuts right here that are smaller like this and like this. These are different. That's an Allen and that's a hex. Alright, so let's get this guy set it up. They told me on one of the videos to do the nut and do the nut on the outboard side. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, there's no room for a washer on that side. Maybe that's why they were saying don't do it that way. I wish I had a clamp. There we go. Okay, there's that one. Get a Bodum one on there. Put a newt on there. Oh, let's do a washer. Yeah. There we go. Let's take this through a little better than our predecessor. Oh Lord Almighty. Come on. There's that one. This one there. A loop washer. So that's that side. And we go to this side. Get this on. Pinch it. Pinch it. Pray. Pinch and pray. Is that the term? Pull and pull. That's what. Which one was that first? There's that one. Let's do this guy. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Back where we were. Come on. Be a team. There's no INT. That one. This one. I'm not going to bore you with a lot of stuff here because I don't need to. It's pretty cut and dry. If you don't know how to bolt these on, you probably don't need to be watching this video. But I'm going to pick you all up, kind of get in here close, flip it over. Sorry about that for the camera abuse. Wow, look at that. Not very good shipping, guys. Anyways, so 3 there. I got one missing up right there. And now I'm finding out what those little pads are. So there is a pad that goes in between that I'm going to have to, I guess, put in there. I'm not sure. Not sure if I really want to / need to. But this one is equipped for sensors if you want them. I don't have sensors. Oops. So I'll just leave these little blanky doohicks in there and run it that way. Anyways, winch goes there. I think that's actually, oh, that's what that plate's for. That plate goes here. Well, what is that plate for? Solenoid box. Awesome. That's actually thinking really well. Good, guys. Good job. So yeah, my solenoid box for the winch is going to go right there because the style winch that it is, you cannot put the solenoid box on top. So that's kind of neat. The other cool thing is no, I'm not sponsored by them, so I don't feel like I need to advertise for them. So what I'm going to do is, because I went aftermarket on this grill right here, it's missing one of my favorite things. My granddad worked for Ford Motor Company. He started when he was 17 years old, 16 or 17 years old. Had to leave because he got drafted into the war. And at 19 years old, he was on a training exercise and clearing a minefield, stepped on a landmine, and lost about from his shin down on his leg. Anyways, after 2 years of rehabilitation through the U.S. Army, they released him back home, not back to active duty. So that's good for them. He was kind of down and out. They had just gotten married. My grandmother and him had just gotten married before he went away. And he came home, and he's like, "What am I going to do? I can't work. I'm missing part of my leg. I work for Ford, and I can't work on the assembly line anymore. What am I going to do?" So Ford contacted him up, the Ford manufacturing plant where he worked out there in California. Contacted him and said, "Hey, we want you. Like, don't feel bad for this. We want you." I'm going to flip her in person because this is my granddad. This is my heritage, my life. They called him up and said, "You know what? We want you to come back." And they made do. They hooked him up with a forklift that was modified to where he could drive it with one leg. And he worked there. He retired there. He put in, gosh, I think another 40 years with Ford Motor Company. And retired, got a full pension from the military, got a full retirement from Ford. And my family has owned Ford cars for pretty much ever. I've got a few other cars that aren't Fords, but I will always have a Ford. I have another Ford F250 as well. And I've got a 99 with a 7.3. This one I just picked up, it's a 2012. My sister has a Ford Fusion and a Ford F-150. My niece, she's got a Fusion. I'm also a Jeep guy. I love Jeeps. I've got 5 of those. I just like Jeeps for the American heritage as well. I guess an Americana patriot. But enough of the history lesson. My granddad put in his time, and Ford loved him back. So we're big on the blue oval. So that being said, something I saw that I was like, oh man, that's kind of neat. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna flip. They have that blue oval. I work in a body shop where we get these replaced all the time. I do believe that a Ford Focus emblem is the same size as that, even if it's a little bit bigger. I can go a little bigger. I have a bunch of old F250 badges that I can use. It might be a little bit bigger, but I just don't want to go too big over this part right here. But if I can find one and remove this little gel decal and put the Ford one right in there and make it look factory, I'm definitely doing that. But if not, we'll just get a big one and overlay it and call it good. But that's where we're at on this one. I'm going to pause now. Getting ready to start hanging. I've got my impact charging up over there. One of the batteries just took a crap. Like, it just doesn't work anymore. I don't know what happened. It's a Milwaukee, so I gotta order a couple more of those big batteries for the M18s. But I'm gonna button this up, get it ready to hang, and I'll come back to you guys when we're ready to hang it up. Again, it's pretty simple. Cut straight, whatever the word is. Cut. You're wondering why I'm in a cage. That's another story. Quick story. Story time. We just bought this house as well. And we lived in the city, sold a house out there, and profited about $150K. So we bought this house, and we've already put about $30K into the house, 25 to 30 into the house, doing new floors, doing some renovations inside. We're gonna enclose the back patio and extend the front porch cupboard, and then do a little refinish. Can I get my fingers here? Right here. We're gonna do all this trim is gonna be done in black and leave the white the way it is. But anyhow, this, as you can see, the jungle gym is my shop being built. My wife and I split the funds 3 ways. We put 50K was her, 50K was me, and 50K was straight into the house. She took care of what she needed to take care of with her 50K. Cleared her mind, cleared her conscience. I can't not work on cars, so this is my shop. We're about 3 months into the build. The city here was holding us up on permits and whatever. Apparently they got a bunch of permits that are stupid that my GC was not aware of. But anyhow, my GC quoted me a really good deal. So if you're wondering, yes, this 40 by 40, all red iron, welded, concrete, dirt work, as you can see, because we had to build it up. This is 4 feet higher on this side than the other side. So dirt work, concrete, red iron, 40 by 40. The doors are 14 tall with a 16 eave. I think he said it was 22, 24. I can't remember the peak. That I don't care. So I've got a 36-foot gooseneck with a 12-inch high tongue on it. That's why I wanted these big stalls right here. I will be putting a lift over here so we can come straight in off this door. Yes, we're going to be taking care of all this grass and putting in a big driveway over here as well. That's not part of the 50K. But anyways, there's going to be a lift over here. This door right here, as you can see, I'm going to be coming in from up here with my trailer, pulling head in, going out onto that pad over there with my 36, and being able to back straight in all the way to the end here. The tongue will stick out a little bit, but it's on our side of the house, not facing that way to the neighborhood. Anyways, this is my dream come true right here, and I couldn't be more happy that my wife and I were able to get this brought together. This is seriously, it's a dream. We will have an add-on back here that I'm going to build myself. It's going to be 20 feet this way and 12 feet out that way, which is going to bring us a foot off of that fence right there. So I need to move that fence out a little bit. I actually own, there's another fence right there. I own to that fence. So room-wise, I have room. So don't worry about all that. Anyways, that's going to be a 12 by 20 add-on. I do sandblasting. I do a lot of trailer repairs. This room is going to be strictly for sandblasting and prep work for any trailers that need like wiring, sandblasting all the way down to the metal and recoating. I actually have my first customer is this trailer right here. This door will be right here. It's a 8 by 10 and got that for $100. Yeah, it needs springs, but the springs are right there and it needs work, but I don't care. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do it. I feel like doing stuff myself. So yeah, we're gonna take that one down, put new fenders on it, sandblast the whole thing, recoat it, rewire it, put an electric jack on it, and I'm gonna put a toolbox in the front and run battery and another winch that I have in that trailer. So that's where we're at. Man, we're 21 and a half into this. We're gonna get going. I'm gonna build me a bumper. Thanks, guys. Okay, we back. Button that all up. I don't know why I didn't think this through. You gotta take the factory tail hooks off to get that on there. And that's what we're doing. Hopefully these don't break. That'd be great. Yeah, I already loosened that one. I'm not emailing it up. But oh, figured out how to get my music to play. I just pushed play on the Bluetooth box. And we're probably gonna get demonetized. So let me turn it off. I'm not monetized yet, but you know. YouTube stuff. That was probably enough to do it, I guess. I don't know. But the song's right. They don't make them like that no more. They don't. The only thing they make more robust now than they did before is women. Turning women into men. Oops. That's what they're doing over there in the hospitals now. And it's a common procedure. Sorry. Went on a tangent there. Sorry. I get carried away by the look, by the light in your eyes. Anyways, this is ridiculously long-winded here. I'm gonna break them loose, and I've got a little electric ratchet here that I'm just gonna hit them all with that, and work smarter, not harder. Ooh, talking back. And now I'm finding something really ridiculous. As soon as I loosen that, this bracket right here that this mounts to is welded to this. That's not good, mate. It's not good at all. So I'm gonna get this one off of there and figure out WTF on this. I'm at a loss now. That's stupid. Didn't come with any brackets like that either. And that's probably honestly why they didn't give us any instructions, because they don't want to tell you that you got to cut that off. That's crap. Figure it out. I got a cut off wheel if I need to. I'll just cut off that toe hook. I got D-rings, so I'm not too worried about it. That's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Come on, baby. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor, I guess. Found them. Instructions, not so great. They were taped to the bottom of the box lid, but doesn't say anything about having to remove the factory tow hook to get that on there. And my dumb self, I'm over here going like this to zoom in on this picture right here, to zoom in. That's not happening. But I did recognize one crazy thing. So I don't know if you can see this or not. They want you to mount the solenoid box there where I had it, but I have it facing backwards here. They have it mounted to the bottom of the winch box, and then this little plate right here protects it because it hangs down. I don't know if you can see this. It hangs down right there. I'm not going to do this bar right here. I don't like it. I like the high clearance. I'm an off-road guy. This isn't going off-road, but I like the look of off-road stuff. My off-road toys are off-road only. But I'm going to leave that box off there. I'm doing a remote solenoid box anyhow with wireless. So I'm going to just leave that guy off of there. For everybody who is doing this and doesn't want to be custom, just wants to go cookie cutter, you put that there. I don't know if you can see it. It goes flat up on the bottom, and you mount it upside down, and it connects in that way. So that's where I'm at with that. So again, let me go back to the drawing board and see what the status is as far as the factory tow hooks, because it's definitely not telling me anything as far as cut or no cut. So I'm gonna mock it up on there and see what we're doing. Taking one of them off, so let's just put it on there and see if maybe the clearance back here is far enough that I don't really have to. And no, you absolutely have to take them off. It doesn't lead up by about 2 inches. So I'm gonna go blast through like 4 cutting wheels and cut this off, unfortunately. And we'll be back again. I hate doing this, I really do, because these things are they're so good. And I don't know how strong those D-rings are going to be. I had my other f250 with a 12K winch on it as well, and I think maybe 2 times did I ever use it to actually recover the truck. I use it more for pulling stuff. It's just not something I do. Like I said, I don't off-road with this. Pulling stuff, I run it over the top of the truck, and I pull stuff into the bed with a ramp. I'll run it under the truck, the winch line under the truck, onto a trailer and pull stuff onto the trailer, but I don't have to do that anymore because I'm putting a winch on my trailer too. So we're going to pause. All right, got it, okay. In case you're wondering, I'm setting the phone up right there. That's why I keep ducking back and ducking in. So I cut the things off. That sucked. I just used a wire wheel. This is also a good time to find out if you've got any front end damage on this one. I noticed that this tab is bent back, as you can see. I I'm going to bend it back somehow. Put a little heat right here and then bend this forward. It looks like the bottom is bent in, but that's the weird thing. That's the gusseted part. I don't know how that would happen. This one, if you look straight at it, it looks like it's like that a little bit. I don't believe it's the frame rail. I don't know how one rail would twist like that and nothing else twist. So I'm going to see if I can apply some pressure that way on this and get this one perpendicular to the ground. So that's what I'm going to do. But before I do any of that, I'm going to mock this sucker up before I go out here beating on this thing like crazy and make sure everything's still good. So that's where I'm at. Well, I got those. Hi. Those had to have just bent. They were way too easy to bend back. I thought I was going to have to put heat on them. I didn't. I literally put, on this side, I put a pipe wrench sideways, and I just bent it with like three like pushes on it. The other side, as you can see, I got my little sledge. I hit it 2 times and it was right back where it needed to be. So like honestly, those little tabs are not that strong. All they do is hold the bumper on and in place. They're really not structural on these trucks. So the mount tabs are lined back up. And no, I am not going to be able to hang that bumper by myself. I tried to lift it up because the bolts are not a bracket and they're not affixed to the bumper itself. I'm going to have to hold it in place and maybe get my son out here to put the nuts and bolts in, or vice versa. My son's, he's 22 and he's a pretty strong little kid. I guess not a little kid, pretty strong dude, but we're gonna go get him and see if we can do this and go from there. Okay, so different method. We're gonna use this get it. I was just checking in, and yeah, I have to put the winch on there first before I can lift it up into place. There's not enough room to squeeze it in from the back side. So I'm gonna go get the 108-pound winch. Be right back. Okay, here it is. Heavy winch. Nothing to do but to do it. Yep. Got some stuff. This thing's ridiculously heavy to winch. Move it. These guys in here. To mount it when all is in place. Well, that wasn't sketchy a little bit. I don't know what is. There we go. Lean it forward. Aesthetics, I'm not that worried about. I'm a function person. If it gets scratched, I'm not that worried about it. I'll repowder it if I have to do it. Stay hydrated. It helps you do more stupid stuff in the heat. This one's a block of ice, and it's been out here for about 20 minutes. It's 96 degrees today. 85% humidity. It's a little toasty. Carry on. My options to work in here because earlier when I started, it was shady here. Not so much anymore. guess you guys are getting a tutorial on all the fun stuff. How to mount a winch, how to mount a winch bumper, how to stay hydrated, how to cut a bumper when you really don't want to cut it. I'm sorry, the tow hooks when you really don't want to cut it, but you have to make this bumper work. It's hot. I'm dumb. D-U-M, dumb. You're good. I don't think that's going to fit through there. Oh, man. How did that come undone? That is the million-dollar question. Take that bar off. Do I have to take that bar off? No, I have room right now. I can. Oh, cool. Alright, alright. These two guys out of the way from it. We'll put this right here flat for a minute. Scoop this a little bit. My foot? Can I have my foot? Thanks. Alright, let's get it up here. Get over here, butto! Oh, really don't want to hurt the truck. I don't want to hurt my jaws either. Okay. It's hot. Yeah. Holy crap. It'd be really beneficial if that didn't move anymore. Oh, that's not cool. Do not tell me that. I'm gonna have to cut this to get my free spool. That's what this hole was designed for, is to be able to get in here and do this, but I don't think there's enough room. Alright. Thinking. I'm gonna lift it up because I gotta do some sketchy doodle. I wish I had music to play for y'all. Some unmonetized YouTube tunes or something like that, but I don't. I don't. Where's the... Hey, I got it. Okay, now to get these guys. There we go. Ooh. So the heat sink on the back of this light is like RCH away from the winch. Let's see if this works. In there first. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, unless you're upside down. Oh, did that one not go in? Uh-oh. We lost one of our newts. Where did the newt go? Ah, great. I've lost my nut. That's a not good thing. I'll cinch the other ones up. Oh, dang it, Bobby. I don't know where that other one went. I don't see it in here, but it was here when I picked up the winch. It is in there. Why had no thread? It's in there. I'm just finding the hole. What the crap? Yes, I really did just do that. When you try that many times and it's failure every time, you have to second guess yourself. There we go. Okay. Gonna pause for a moment because this video is stupid long. And you guys are probably bored with my stupidity. 45. Wow. See, you get your son.
Walking on, laying on concrete in my pajamas.
Yep. Hang on one sec.
Holding my pajamas.
Now
I was crushed by said jack. Oh.
Should not come down.
I don't like putting all my trust in a tool, though. There needs to be some human in that.
Washer. Lock washer. Mute. Alright, and then that's as high up as it needs to go, really. So, I'm going to snug it just a little. There we go. And then we're going to put the bottom ones on. Here. Same thing for the bottom. These bolts are pretty long.
Ah! You was lying!
I don't lie.
Toasty! I don't misinform. I just lie.
Dang it, I'm gonna have to lower it down a little bit. That's okay. Well, it's tilted too much right now.
The washer can't even hold up right now. It's like just sitting there.
Go.
That worked.
Okay.
Excuse me, is that where I needed to?
Okay.
Oh, you little nugget.
Yeah.
I have to double check this one yourself.
Oh, you need to get out of there, huh? You're good.
That thing's being stubborn. Stop pulling it and just twist it.
I want it to go up as far up as it can go. That one, this side's up higher than this side.
Just stick it in these causing problems.
There you go. Alright, now, let me impact that on there. There. 19 burning wrench. Oh shit, that's not. Yeah. Sometimes it's good to have gloves, simply for the sake of not scalding your skin. Or scraping it on concrete. Ah. Can you get me a 18 socket out of that? 18? Yeah.
18 is one of the two or three missing.
18 mil. Huh. What the hell?
This 18, that's kind of.
We're gonna pause. 48-minute video.
That's 15.
But you. What the hell?
There's your 18.
I need a 19.
Always changing his mind, this one.
What happened?
You ain't even had the food yet, and you out here having flatulence.
Shit.
That's all. Dude, that one had rubber. It was still burning your hand. Yeesh. Yeah, we're kind of standing in the middle of a work of progress. We'll be back in a couple minutes. It's brick time. Or them, not Chris. Well. Yeah.
What the hell, man? No, get in there. Thank you.
Someone moving? What is it?
Huh?
Looks like a moving truck. Like Penske, but not Penske. Maybe they're just a really well-positioned trailer behind a truck.
It's like pointing upward.
You want me to edit this for you when it's done?
No, it's an all straight shot, so I just have to upload it directly to shoot it.
So kind of a VOD.
What?
A VOD. Basically, what an unedited live stream is called.
Dude, I don't like that. Damn.
What'd I do?
I don't know. think you did. Shit, well that's good. You get that wherever hell it can. Oh! Watch your computer. By the wheel. Grazie, grazie, grazie. I wouldn't touch it. Like I wouldn't touch this right now, yeah, apparently we're on team, but there's just 4 on every day. I don't even know why they turn it off. I quit. There's one more we got updated. Just stay indefinitely. Save you the trouble. You keep putting your time limit on it, it makes it give us hope that it's going to end. And then you keep extending it. Urgagug? Yeah, Urgagug. I don't know if it's Urgagug or Mygagug, but Urgagug. Well, it was Yerba Bumper. Gotta be Urgagug. Alright, nice and freaking all over that bumper. Still touching? Nope, sounded like a real bad squeak. Don't think they're supposed to squeak. That was the winch. Jack. The jack. You think they have a set step plan for this? What? Guess I need to learn all that. Yeah, it sounds like someone's screaming. I'm saying, you think they might
Federal
have
Express
a
rule. Okay, here we go.
step plan for this, or can you suggest the roof next?
Oh no, they have it.
It is license plate. It's just a back license plate. It's supposed to be a bracket for the license plate. I think this is it right here. Supposedly it's a flip down license plate. It goes on that. I was going to say, because it can't be where the lights are, and there's a winch right there. Kind of makes it confusing. That's weird. It said, flip down license plate. Did it not? That's the reason I opted for this one, is because I can hide the license plate behind the, I can hide the winch behind the license plate. I was like, hide the plate? Oh, I see, it goes like that. Sounds suspicious. Yeah, there we go. These guys go her. What about there? And I gotta find my fairly, oh boy. Bolts for my fairly. Well, I see bolts, so I don't think you talk about those bolts. No, not those bolts, but bolts. It's hot over here now. I'm not sure. This is the last piece. Just the bunch. Probably have to do with the fact that there's clouds all left. Shit bags. Where's all my trees at? All the trees I paid for, where are those guys? Quite literally dead or gone. That knife was stupid hot. Yeah, metal tends to do that in the sun. Gosh. Okay. That thing's hot. I need to find you some gloves so you don't burn your hands so much.
keeps moving his hands, I'm gonna take it as a no. Is that supposed to hold the plate?
No, plate goes here.
I'm seeing slots here. I'm like,
Yeah, no, oh, this is for a light bar you can put up there.
do you need it?
No, I'm not gonna do a light bar now.
I think we got plenty here and here and here.
Hot. Damn, that's really hot.
Enough of that thing, you got a white truck, then it wouldn't hurt to touch absolutely freaking everything. Not that the paint job
That's
helped, it
why.
still scalds your hand.
Okay, so I need to go find my Allen for that.
Is that why you gave him that middle name? Or is that just pure coincidence?
Let me see. That's your. It was something on your mom's side of the family that she liked. Yeah, I'm not sure that with a wrench.
These knee guards. They're all stabbed and stuff.
Fucking black bolts are hot. That's that foam right there. That's that foam. Put it right here so it doesn't burn you. That shit's hot. Should have put this on before we hung it.
I don't know if that really helped everything.
That's not one. Snug down on there.
Because it's already secure on one side.
Ow. How hot.
That's the tattoo, but the other arm looked yellow too. Having colored tattoos, skin absorbent. Maybe push them out some more. Looks like he's gotten a tan compared to the rest of your arm.
With that? That was paint, or that color was ink.
And the other arm too. The other arm has a smaller tattoo compared to that one. Still looks it. All on the forearm. Also, is that jam or did you believe it?
I believe it.
You believe it?
This one, the lock washer on it.
I forgot?
I forgot.
Like, what did I put in? If that wasn't the lock one.
You're good. It's holding.
Hey. Oh. Caveman grunt. What?
One more lock washer.
Gloves.
Nope, I can't use gloves.
Are we on the camera still? Or?
No.
Hey, look at this dude. Probably should have put my flip flops on, but too late. What am I? It's an upside down skater, that's what I'm freaking hearing. Can't you fly right? So this very easily holds the truck. How many is it supposed to hold though?
What?
Total. Shop.
Oh, I'm just. How many cars I need to put in here at one time? Well, if we have a hailstorm, I'll park her car in here and Cadillac in this.
Pray it's not a freak hail and just blast through metal somehow.
Maybe.
Who knows? Ice can be dense and quite powerful. The reason the whole ship sank a century ago.
Yes, and is. Alpacas
A
are
century and that was over 12 years. It was in February, I think. I remember people saying it was in February. Wonder how far out they made it from port. Had to be quite far if they hit an iceberg.
We were closer to America.
Where was it departing? Someone saying something about iron or something. Got involved somewhere.
Oh, they went to Dublin? No, DeBoer or something like that. Holy shit.
On my phone, someone's up. I'm going to check what it says. 90 cents. And that's why there's always a fuel station. Where always that.
104. Hey, where you going? Where you going?
Look over here. I didn't help him at all. In fact, I think I might have made him have concussion. You guys are all willy-nilly now.
No, hold this one right here.
Where?
Hold this right on this one. Stop getting fighting.
Well, their material is strong as metal, not as heat absorbing.
I don't like extensions. Where the hells are they?
Extensions are wall. It's called wall.
I can reach it. Holy shit. Ow. Damn.
Why must you be scolding?
Where the hell's my my extensions at?
There's that, and I don't even know if that's it.
Call it for a while. I gotta get
It's gonna be a heat stroke. You stay out here
the
long enough.
bolts. The rest of this shit. I would put it.
All the metal parts, either back of the garage or under the truck. Because you don't need them scalding us the moment we get back. Watch your knees. Holding. Keep holding. Don't pinch me, bro.
See? You go to the bottom one. Hopefully this will work. Try the end that's open like that. Huh. There's no way to get on this one.
Crap angle on both ends.
That's some shit. What, now I have to pray it works or what? Well, ain't that some shit? Okay, go to the top one on the other side. They go off. Same problem with this other one. Crap angle. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do them with 2 wrenches. Wrong with that. Okay. Can you hand me? Is this it? Oh, sure. Sit still, boy. The cloud is finally starting to show up. Can you see it? Oh, nice tail. Oh. Dodge a winch, dodge a ball. Time for fun. This is the weight bolts. Could you perhaps do it from up here? Nope. Maybe go that way just a little bit. It's a thicker part of the cloud covering. Alright. This guy goes here. Fog light swish. No fog light, no fog horn. Supposed to look like this. I'm gonna figure out how to get that thing open. Is this the kind you hook things onto, or it's just like the one on my black truck? The one that snapped because of that tree thing? Huh? The one that snapped because of the tree problem? The uproot chain? Oh, I forgot that rope too bad. You forgot it? You re-knotted it so it would actually work this second time. I must use that wrench. Must you move? Open it out. Whoop, yeah. Yeah, don't call your friend. Yeah. Start timing your outside work with water so I can see actually the clouds. This is ridiculous. I was wig-waggling. I was waggle-dabbling. Oh, okay, not that big. Yeah, good Lord, put it back in. What you guys?
Considering you put it on metal, your phone might be overheating too. Yep. Considering you put it on metal, your phone might be overheating too. Restricted actions for a while until it's moved back off.
In the sun?
In the sun, on a metal beam, in a black case. All really bad conditions. The only thing missing is a high-end game running on for a prolonged period of time. And then the phone itself would overheat. Oh, that one just dinks. 1 hour, 12 minutes. Oh no, we're still recording.
Oh, fine. I didn't think we were. Oh, I'll have to trim that. Alright, sorry, long pause. Come to find out, my frame it actually has a little bit of damage on the ends. So I'm going to have to take the bumper back off a little bit, bend those tab ends. It's just the tab ends, not a big deal. And then get that situated. See the gap here? I need to lift this back up a little bit, and we'll be good. I don't know. We'll get it cleaned up. We'll get it cleaned up. I don't like it touching the fender on this side like it is, so I'll figure it out. But that's not on Hooke. I'm pretty sure. I say that. I think that's my truck, unfortunately, because the other side actually fit, and then the original bumper on the passenger side did not line up like this. So this one, when I push it back up, it's actually going to line this up with this curve right here. So I'm going to call it. It's hot. It's 102 now. I'm going to call it. We'll come back later tonight, get some lights out here, and button it all back up, make it look really good. But I don't know, overall I think it's a pretty good winch bumper. Looks pretty good. Yeah, so y'all have a good whatever you are watching this in. It's August 15th 25. So yeah, and I'm in North Texas. Right up that road over there, about 6 miles, is State Line, Oklahoma. So I ain't far, but stay tuned, y'all.